And we're live. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody. So glad you could join us. Let's see what's going on here. Welcome, Stony Mick. Going to check out this live stream from the phone, see, make sure everything's going okay. Yes, welcome, Stony Mick. Anyone else is here? Say hello. Anyway, so we are here. We're back in Tibet, and guys, I did a lot of stuff off screen, and I'm ready. I mean, I'm pretty ready. The world tension is actually... We got Ligma. No. Chocolate Memes 247 says Coup Luxembourg. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we've got those memes again. World tension is at 47%, so once it reaches 50, we should actually be able to justify war. And just so you guys know, basically what happened when I was doing this off screen is, I mean, I basically couldn't do anything except for do my focus trees and use my political power and all that. Trying to modernize the military and all that. There's... Where's the thing? I guess we don't have that army reform in progress thing anymore. But anyway, Guangxi is China now. Well, the thing is, what I did is I actually made Japan leave the faction with China because I was like, no, that's kind of like way too powerful. But then Japan just automatically declared war on China, and then joined the Axis, and of course won. And so yeah. So now we've got the Axis. So here's my plan, guys. I plan on joining the Allies. Alright, I want to join the Allies, and I want to take down Japan. The Allies are... France actually joined the Allies, so that's good. And then I want to take... You know, while they are taking down Hitler and Mussolini, then I will try and take down Hirohito along with British Raj. And British Raj actually... I don't know how well they would actually be able to defend me. Probably not very well, but... I know that China and Xinjiang, they're puppets of Japan, and they have no divisions, so I do know that they probably would not be able to defend very well. It probably would mainly be Japan defending them. But we've got to take down Bhutan and Nepal. Alright, those are the first two things that we need to do. So, how are we going to do that, you ask? Well, first we've got to wait until we get to 50% world tension. Once we get to 50% world tension, we can actually justify a war against Bhutan. Finland has capitulated. By the way, the Allies are currently at war with the Comintern because the Soviet Union attacked Finland. And yeah, they're not aligned. Okay, they're not aligned, and they were able to join the Allies, so that's good. So yeah, so the Soviet Union attacked Finland, and because of that, Finland joined the Allies, and now the entire Allies are at war. Soviet Union pressured Poland into giving them some land, so they took eastern Poland. Anything else? What else is going on with them? I don't know. But Germany is establishing the SS. Oh my goodness. Establish the SS. Okay. And then you can use them as an auxiliary force or put them on the front line. Interesting. Dang. Reduce the stability even more. Okay, anyway, so that's what Hitler is up to. What's Mussolini? Oh yeah, Mussolini, that's right. He was purged, but that happened in the last stream. So there you go. Does anyone have an idea for my next campaign? Because I'm not done with this one, but I do want to have an idea as to what I want to do next. Before this stream, also, Shem had asked me for a new warrior build for Guild Wars 2, so I did get on Guild Wars 2 and I made a new warrior build. And I made one that I think that is going to be really good. It's called the Supportive Soldier. I really like it. Yeah, so that's what we're currently doing is mountain artillery training. I don't know. I mean, hold on. What I want to be able to do is this, the modern army structure, but I can't do this. This is completed officers professionalization. Unlocks decision, revise officers fighting techniques. But that one grants a national spirit and enlists the educated as officers. But there's no decision that we have here. The combat reports is just for, like, research bonuses and stuff like that, so... We can't restore the monasteries. We don't need to search for the Dalai Lama in secret, because we already found the Dalai Lama. It's not completed. Traditional government. Okay, so we can't do that. So I don't know actually how to like totally professionalize the military, but anyway. So let's see, we could do this improved artillery upgrade too. It's a tiny bit ahead of time, but I think that's fine. I think it's alright. It still doesn't take very long to research. Still only have 2 research slots, and that's kind of a problem because in order to get another one, we actually have to go down here, which requires 50 factories, or I have to go here, which requires 50 factories. So you get another one here if we just have more than 50 factories. See, at war, is in a faction, more than one of the following must be true. More than 50 factories, or any other country in our faction has 50 factories. So that's kind of an issue. We really do need to join the Allies. But Japan is probably not going to be at war with the Allies anytime soon. What we could do is just do allow Diplo and then just yes man. We could just do that because we know we're going to join the Allies and we know it's eventually going to happen and all that stuff. So let's just ask to join. Currently, I don't think that puts us in danger. Okay, so we're in the Allies, guys. We're part of the Allies. It's not often that I join the Allies. Usually I like to kind of do my own thing. I like to try and stand on my own as whatever country I'm playing as, but I think it's worth it in this case to join the Allies. I'm not going to join their wars right now, though. So what do they have? What do we have here? We have mountainous people. We have satisfied monasteries. We've got Dab Vigilance. Okay. We've got the Dalai Lama, which adds neutrality support. That's fine. We've got Deterrence, which helps us build military factories and forts and anti-air. And then we've got more recruitable population. Shamal wants some guild wars. Yes, Shamal did want some guild wars, and he does pay me, so... so I definitely want to prioritize something that he does. We need Libertarian ISIS. Okay, I could try to do that. I could actually try to do that next campaign, which could potentially be in like less than an hour. Depends on how this campaign goes. Tibet, gosh. Kaiser is doing one, but he doesn't do LPs. Okay. So he's not doing it for YouTube. Yeah, we've got very low war support, by the way. It's just pretty much the only war support we're getting is from the world tension. So we had such low base war support. But I was able to fix our industry. Do you guys see this? Look. What's your plan? Well, I'm trying to take down Bhutan and Nepal, and after that I want to try and take some land from Japan. China, of course. I was able to do this optimized production thing, which removes the backward industry focus, or removes the backward industry spirit, so... But yeah, currently we have to take down Bhutan. The only way to do that is to wait for the world tension to reach 50%, which is currently 46%, so... And as countries capitulate, they will... As countries capitulate, it will raise world tension, so hopefully we can get to declare war on Bhutan before it gets too bad. I know that our justify war goal time is reduced by 50% because we have ideological struggle, right? But we'll have to see. But yeah, Libertarian ISIS sounds cool. No idea, I mean, how that would even work, but... They're doing national reform. He's doing bypass the Philippines. Now, what does that do? Landing craft and advanced landing craft. The southern resource area. Oh, so actually, Tibet you will lose. We're gonna see. I mean, I'm part of the Allies. I'm hoping that the Allies can hold firm. But yeah, so basically, Japan is going to end up declaring war on the Allies. It's gonna happen. We just gotta wait for them to do their national focus thing. And we've got this mountain artillery training. I have no idea what this mountain gun is. Artillery and anti-tank. Mountain movement plus 15%. I don't know what that's all about. It's like some special, unique kind of division. Wait, did I actually add infantry there? Oh, no, I didn't. I was just looking at it. Okay, so do that. Can I just do this real quick? Like, yeah, I have plenty of infantry equipment actually. That's 7, and we have plenty of infantry equipment, so we can actually increase the combat with a lot. Can we add support artillery at least? We could add support artillery. If we add an actual artillery battalion, we don't technically have enough artillery for that, but we could just add it and then we have a slight shortage. And we can get through that in 2 weeks. We need to make sure that our divisions actually are worth their stuff. Tibet you will lose. Goodness gracious. Alright, so let's improve our infantry equipment stuff here. Whoa, what is this? Desert infantry? What? This may have been something that they were talking about here. But they told me, or they said something about mountain gun. Now what is that? Shock troops. Oh, that's for urban. What? Okay, I guess mountain infantry would be good. It takes so long though, and I feel like support weapons 1 would be better. And we already have the research bonus for it anyway. So let's do that. We're gonna upgrade our infantry equipment here. I don't suppose I can modify it. Oh, you can! You can modify it! Small arms, mortars, AT weapons, that's anti-tank, okay. We don't have a lot of infantry experience and stuff, so it's not really something we can work on really right now, but... And also, you might notice that we don't really have any resources at all. We're producing 3 tungsten, I believe, and we're exporting 1 of those. Yeah, we're exporting 1. So, we basically just need to use everything. That's why I switched to limited exports. Because if we're on limited exports, then at least we can make a little bit more use of our tungsten. We only have 3, so it's horrible. But what is Japan doing now? Are they going to attack? Oh, they're still trying to work on bypass the Philippines. But yeah, so I'm wondering where the mountain gun thing will go. I'm really not sure. It says enables mountain gun. Sorry to tell you, but I actually decided to play Cold War West Germany just before you commented, Stony. Oh. Okay. You know, he retracted that answer. Or that thing. Oh, also, look at this. This guy actually has some room for other divisions. He was a bad staffer. He did have a limit of 10, but now he doesn't. 7 and 2. There we go. So we can actually have a full-size army. It's a huge shortage of artillery, but if we continue to get more military factories, perhaps. What happened to... Oh, jeez. Well, so... Basically, through console commands, I switched to Japan and made them leave China's faction, and immediately they declared war on China. They won, and they joined the Axis in the middle of it, so because of that, now this whole thing is in the Axis and not just contained to China, so that's kind of a problem. But I think since we joined the Allies, I think we should be safe enough, you know? Hopefully we'll be safe. We just gotta see. Also, we have more stability. I think what happened is, when you denounce the region's corruption, you lose 50 political power, but see, this guy has a trait that reduces 5% stability because he's a hedonist, but if you take the national focus, then I think it removes that. Expansion is dead. No, I don't think expansion is dead. First of all, Bhutan, then Nepal, then we attack the 3rd Guangxi clique. When that happens, when we're able to actually attack, go commie and join the Soviet Union. No thanks, considering I'm surrounded by the Allies in the Axis. No, it definitely would not benefit me at all to join the Soviet Union. Goodness gracious. But we are in kind of a tough position here. We're in quite a tough position. We don't have a lot of manpower either. So because of that, yeah, this is kind of an issue. And we can pick them off one by one. No, I think it would actually be more helpful for me to just take on the Axis with the Allies and then leave the Allies and take them on. I definitely don't think I could take down British Raj. Help Russia screw the Axis, then strike the South. Help Russia screw it. But Russia's at war with the Allies, though. I mean, that's kind of the thing. You know what I mean? It's like... Or that. Proliferation, disease, mass immunizations. The Stalin cult, the Trotskyite coup. One dream, one China. What? Okay, anyway. Crap, didn't notice that. Yeah, because this... I mean... And I don't think I could take down British Raj. I really don't. Not without their help, because they're not going to be able to help because they're blocked by Afghanistan and dictatorial Xinjiang. So... Because of that, you would need some kind of outside influence to help me. See, I think joining the Allies is good because it allows us to have their troops, and partially that means their industry behind us, so that we don't only have our 10 divisions, we have their 29 divisions in addition, and they can protect us to some extent. In addition, France, you know, France is right here. Let's not forget that. France has a ton of divisions over here. So, you know, we can't forget about that. They banned communism. Look at that. Yeah, I think overall the best course of action is just to join the Allies and see what we can do against the Axis. I think that's really what we've got to do. And I think Japan is... Yeah. Waking the Tiger. Yeah, we're on Waking the Tiger. We're not in Fuhrerreich anymore. I had to make the thumbnail on short notice, so... But they're gonna attack. Did you change mods? Yeah, I'm just using the road to 56. We started doing that yesterday. Okay, so we've got mountain artillery training. That's going to be done very soon, 2 days. Waking the Tiger, waking the Tizer, waking the Kaiser. I'm sure that's what he's going to... Yeah. I knew that was what he was going to say. Illuminati confirmed. Okay. Anyway, mountain artillery training, that's what we got to do. And then after that, what do we work on? We gotta decide. And I guess we don't really need... Oh yeah, look at that! We got mountain gun, but it doesn't say where that is. I click details and it just disappears. It's gotta be some unique thing. If we're at war, we can get another research slot. Maintenance companies, that could work, but we just need more military factories. We can do improved logistics. We really need foreign advices too, but we have to be at war for that. So let's improve logistics. And so what do we do here? What is infantry? There's no what is this mountain guns? Hills Mountain. I don't understand. Do you have the state transfer to make the Chinese borders not rarded? Yes, I do have the state transfer tool. But that's what Japan took in the peace deal. I don't know. I guess, should I just connect these? Should I just, like, connect these here? I mean, we've already used console commands in this thing. Why not continue? At least to kind of reduce the border gore a little bit. Let's see. We could give this to the 3rd Guangxi clique. That way Japan sort of has like this. Yeah, let's give this too. That looks much better. That way Japan has like a little bit extra. They have some ports and everything like that, but it's not so border gory. If Japan the coast and China has the rest. No, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay. Civilian factory infrastructure and refinery. I think I actually am going to do that because that helps out with infrastructure. We've been trying to improve our infrastructure for quite a long time. We're still going to get one more tungsten from that. I think I kind of want another civilian factory. So I think after this infrastructure, I'm going to just move the civilian factories up there. It's going to take so freaking long, but it's something. Okay, and anything else we can get? Entrenchment? We could get the entrenchment. Or army drill for less division training time. I don't think that's going to really help us as much. I think entrenchment speed is pretty good. Okay. Still working on that artillery shortage. We need to make sure that our reinforcements are top priority. Now it should actually be solving that. Trotsky survives assassination attempt. Okay. So there's Stalin. Socialism in one country. Trotsky was... Oh, what? Wait, Trotsky was right. Where is Trotsky? Trotsky was right? World Trotskyite Revolution. Whoa, interesting. Support the Greek Communists, Southern Trust. Trying to conquer the Kingdom of Iraq, Afghanistan, and Iran, and northern neighbors to kill Finland, Sweden, and Norway. Interesting. I did not know that. This definitely it's different in the what's it called? The Road to 56 mod. Just like the United States focus tree is different. It's definitely a lot different, and I think this is probably something that they are. I think the United States focus tree is something that they are good about. Oh, that's really crazy. Look at that. Populist sentiment, strengthening unions, or liberty and justice for all, which is what they did. Status quo. Home of the free. Cannot join factions led by another ideology, but you can create factions. Also, threat receptivity 3%. I don't know what that means, but maybe send troops to a front to get some stuff from the peace deal. Well, we've got to attack Bhutan first. Cyberstain Mapper says hello, welcome. So glad you could join us. Anyway, the WPA, what is that, Workers' Party of America? That sounds communist. National Youth Administration. Finished the Griffith Observatory. Wow, geez. Three bonuses for rocket technology? Anyway, so Masters of America, we've got, wow, to war. War Plan Green against Mexico. Violet against other Central American countries. So can you rename this mod The Road to 69? I don't think I can. That's the Caribbean is tan, and then Citron is South America. So for Brazil, Uruguay, and Argentina. Romania has capitulated. Oh, geez, but the world tension's only 45%. Come on, guys. Stop. Just start creating more world tension. We need it. Choose an ideology already. We're sticking with neutrality, or we're sticking with authoritarianism. It's actually not aligned. It's authoritarianism. We've stuck with it. We've already gone. How are you gonna get to invade America? I'm just looking at what they're doing. I'm hoping that they join the Allies quite soon because we join the Allies. Forgot about the military power on your border, Bhutan. Yeah, I know. Well, they're not really a strong military power, but still. They've got 2 divisions. They've got 10,000 manpower, but whereas we have 10 divisions, 12,000 manpower, but we also have some divisions in training. 7 divisions to be exact. But we have to attack Bhutan. We get some extra tungsten, and we do need to attack Nepal to get some extra population. That's almost 6 million population, which is more than double our population. So that's going to be good. They have 6 divisions, so we already have more divisions than they have. And they also have tons of factories. They got either 11 or 12 military factories. We only have 4 in our 3 states. So that's something that we definitely need to focus on. Bhutan has 5 military factories. It's because we've been focusing on infrastructure, and they've been focusing on stuff, other stuff, industry. Attack Nipple. I mean, we've got to attack Bhutan first, I think. I think since they're weaker, I feel like it's better to consolidate as much power as we can before we attack the stronger ones. After Bhutan, then Nepal, and then Japan, finally. So... Geez, 25 million people in that state? That's insane. Family Guy clip with... Okay, I have not seen that, but okay. Anyway, so, improved logistics. Japan is going to actually be quite... Oh, dude, they're surrounding me. They're surrounding me. Hold on, this is actually not good. You know what we need to actually do is instead of having this order to attack Bhutan, we need to form a front line. Can we offer these guys military access? No. We need to form a front line here. You can put it in the Discord. Okay, you can go ahead and put it in the Discord. Oh, we could... Oh, wow. At least... Apparently all these countries have... Oh yeah, Nagchu. Look at that. Nagchu. All these freaking countries have claims on this territory. What is this? And meanwhile, we just have a claim on this territory. It's not even that many people. It's no factories. It's a tiny bit of oil. Jeez, man. Well, we've got to find some way to have a front line here. And I'm not going to join the war right away. I'm going to see how it goes for the first little bit. Plus, it'll just make India's front line bigger. So, it probably is not worth it to join the front or to join the war right away. Because right now, all India has to defend is this and this. Except not even this though. It's like just this, because this is mountains. This is like impassable. So this is not even ahead of time. We gotta research more and more of this stuff. So yeah, but if we extend the front line by joining the war, then they also have to defend all of this. Right? Because our divisions can't really do much right now. I think we should wait for them to push forward a little bit. I think they can. It might be difficult, but France has 155 divisions, which is probably around similar. It's actually more than Japan has. So, oh, they're close. They're really close to doing this. Thank you, Kaiserreich. Putting that in the Discord. I haven't even looked at it. Let me see. I'm not gonna watch it right now, but okay. It actually is the clip that you said it was gonna be, so I had to check that. Okay, we could do war propaganda. Oh no, but okay. Oh, we just deleted our war with Bhutan, or our plan against Bhutan, because we can now actually hold on, edit. I want to edit this. We can now actually justify a war against Bhutan. Do that. And let's justify a war. Countries that have not generated world what? Ah. Oh my goodness. Tibet use neutral. Yeah? Okay, we're gonna allow Diplo. We're gonna allow Diplo because I think that's a dumb rule. We're not a democracy, we're authoritarian, so I think we should be able to justify war on whoever the frick we want. Allow Diplo. Justify war goal. Bhutan. 18 political power, 90 days. Here we go. Remove allow Diplo. Okay, we're gonna do that. Make a front line, or an offensive line again. Also, hello, baby boy tool. Welcome. Go fascist. Well, it's a little too late for that. Because if we wanted to do it, we would go the Chinese model and then probably, like, empower the military faction, I would imagine. Would it be that? Radical reforms. A strong modern state. Centralized power. Crush the reactionaries. Actually, I don't know exactly. Did you check out Kaiser's channel? Yes, I did. I did. Not at war yet. Dang, man. Flight over the mountains, I suppose? Restart the game then. No, I'm way too far into the game in order to restart. Tibet has no fascism. Okay, they don't have any fascist thing. They don't have any fascist part of their focus tree. It's either communist or democratic or neutral. Reduce monasteries' influence? Interesting. Is communism, two paths, and democracy and non-aligned? Okay. Well, we went non-aligned, and we can still make this work. We're still justifying a war, right? And they declare war on the Dutch East Indies. Hold on a second. They actually are not at war with the Allies yet. They're only at war with Benelux, which is this area and Belgian Congo. So if we look, they're actually just at war with these guys. Now the Allies don't like them, but they're not at war. So we'll just work on Bhutan right now. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll still be able to plan in time. Doing flight over the mountains. As soon as we justify the war, we can do war propaganda. I think I'm actually going to do that. And then we could also do ground support. Kill Russia now. I love how people just suggest random things to me. Like, I'm playing as Tibet and trying to figure out how I can take on Bhutan and possibly Japan. Somebody just says, kill Russia. I just don't know what to do about that. I don't know what to tell you, baby boy tool. Goodness gracious. Okay. Improved artillery upgrade. Okay, so now this is probably a little bit too ahead of time for me to actually go for that. I think probably we want to do electronics. Yeah, it's gonna take so long. We only have 2 research slots. We're gonna be able to gain 2 more if we just go to war. Although the war is not going to last very long. Let's see, focus will cancel if the requirements are not met. Yeah, so we can't just go to war. Have you heard about this new Chinese politician? Nice jokes did he make. The war with Nepal might actually be, like, more reliable. We can do allow Diplo again. And that would take 175 days, but what if we started it right now, then it wouldn't matter. I know, Stony Mick, I kind of saw that coming. Invade Albania. I know, that's what it sounds like sometimes, with these people just suggesting random stuff out of me. What do you want me to do? Why does Nepal's king look white? He doesn't look white. Why would you think he looks white? Judah Rana? Nuke Mecca. Oh my goodness. I love how Mecca is not even a city in this map. Okay, we're justifying war. It's just one of those events where you justify war. Oh, also, Greece lost this. Also, Metaxas still doing his thing. And also, they have a unique focus tree. Have we done this before? Have we played as them before? We might want to... He's a pale Asian. Yeah, they do exist. We might want to do something about this. We might want to play as Greece in the future. After our libertarian ISIS run, of course. We got an enormous shortage of artillery again. The Meme Man says hello, welcome. So glad you could join us today. But yeah, so on Saturday... Hold on, no, it's not just the skin tone, it's his facial shape. Okay. But yeah, so on Saturday... instead of an episode of the free ones coming out, since Shem requested a Guild Wars 2 video, I've got a Guild Wars 2 video coming out. I'm going to have to work on the thumbnail for that tomorrow and upload it tomorrow and everything like that. It looks like that of a Caucasian man. What's different about head shape? Because this guy has such a flat freaking head. And this guy looks like an egghead. And they're both Asian, so perhaps if you think that he has the head shape of a Caucasian person, perhaps it's just that anybody can have any head shape. I mean, I heard that Bhutan or Nepalese people can control their body temperature. Some people can. Some people can control like their heartbeat as well, which is kind of crazy. Luxembourg has capitulated. That was kind of a... That was predictable. Yeah, soon after this, the Netherlands is going to capitulate. German Reich claims Memel, and they got it. Okay, oh, we also got some more divisions here. Oh, one more division. This huge freaking artillery shortage. Anyways, today's dev diary was just some national ideas. Okay, I'm not too interested in that. But if you've been paying attention to the Imperator dev diaries, those are very, very cool. I don't know what you're talking about to me, ma'am, but if that's racist, I'm gonna remove the comment. I also would like to do... I would like to have extensive conscription, but that means we're nearing the end of development. That's also true. Yes, that's very good. That's true. And I'm very excited for Dharma. I mean, I'm quite excited to get into it and play I don't know, possibly an African nation. I kind of want to play as Mossy. Mossy is somewhere around here. That might be a cool nation to play. Gas the bikes, race cars. Now what? Oh, it's racist. I get it. Okay, we need more manpower. This is kind of a problem. Every month we only get 171 people. Let me see this. If we're at war and the estimated enemy's strength ratio is 50% or more compared to our army. You want to be an African horde. Can you actually reform? Can you actually reform to become a horde? As a tribal government? That'd be kind of crazy. Also, Finland still exists, even though they capitulated. Burn the civilized world. That could be fun, actually. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how it goes. And we'll have to see what's actually possible. Okay, let me see. There's 31 days until we finish justifying this war. And 13 days until we finish this doctrine. But, this national focus thing. But we can't... We could do that. But at the same time, I really want another research slot. I feel like it's worth it just to wait. And even though we waste a couple of days, I feel like it's worth it to just not doing anything until we get the thing. Anyways, guys, I need to use a bathroom, so I will be right back. Okay, we're back. We're back. Yeah, Demi made a racist comment, so I removed it. Okay, let's see here. To recalculate some things. Okay. So, see, no progress. Probably just gonna abandon. Oh no, you can't abandon it. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm I might try to make one. I don't know. We'll see. I just don't have a lot of time. I'm gonna be pretty tied up as far as time goes until October, probably. I might be getting LASIK surgery in the next month or so. Or in the next 2 months. How'd the internet go from making innocent bush cat, another 2009 memes, to making outright offensive jokes? I don't know. Alright, so we need to hold off on our national focus. We need to just chill out. And we need to continue preparing for this war. And as soon as we justify the war goal, then we can perhaps... Oh yeah, but you know what? Because the war is not going to last that long. So, yeah, we actually need to do this. I'll probably give it another go. I'm just not that good at modding. It's totally okay, because... I'm not that good at modding either. You gotta really think about the LASIK. Yeah, I know, I've been thinking about it for quite a long time. It's not that risky, but it's just something that you gotta be careful about, and it's something that you gotta think about carefully. Don't do it. LASIK can screw your eyes beyond repair. Well, but here's the thing. It's not plastic surgery. LASIK surgery is to correct your vision. Because you guys don't actually see me with glasses on, but I actually have to wear glasses every single day when I go outside. The flap doesn't heal at all. It does heal. I don't know if it heals 100%, but either way, basically, if the LASIK surgery is successful, which is highly likely, must be a gamer. Yeah, I am a gamer. But, if the LASIK surgery is successful, then there's a 99%, or there's a 95% chance that you will have 20/20 vision for the rest of your life, which is good. My eyes are perfect yet. Oh, jeez. You're gonna laser your eyes. Yeah, that's the thing. And luckily, the procedure only takes around... Oh, here we go. Now the Allies are at war with the Axis. Oh, jeez. Anyway, but luckily the actual procedure with the laser only takes about like 20 to 50 seconds per eye with the actual laser. So overall, I don't think it's too bad. Alright, now, is Japan at war with the Allies? Yes, they are. Okay, so Japan is definitely at war with the Allies. Which means... Let me see this. Physical interference in the eyes could alter the position of the flap. I mean, any physical appearance... I mean, physical interference with your eyes can, like, damage your eyes even if you didn't get anything. Plastic surgery really ought ring on become Asian. I don't know what that means. If you have physical interference with your eye so much that it would damage the flap, then it's going to damage your eye anyway. Oh gosh, wrong universe. The FBI would like to know your location. Yeah, how are they doing right now? Looks like they haven't really made any progress, but it looks like they are winning a couple of offensives. So Tanks is here. Welcome, Tanks. It's not okay to say this in this universe, Stony Mick. Alright, justification for conquering Bhutan for Tibet has finished. So we can declare war. Boom. We do not need to call our allies, literally the allies. Do not need to call them in. We're going to just do this offensive. We have a lot more soft attack than they do. The Union of Red Dragons joined the Comintern. Oh no. No gas chambers yet. Well, I'm not at war with the whole Comintern yet. I'm only at war with Bhutan still. So, let's see, how long is this fight gonna last? Another 8 days? Holy crap. Kidding me? 9 days? What? Okay, during the procedure, you have to stare at the laser emitter basically like there is no tomorrow. Yes, I've heard that. I was talking to a German guy on PS4. I tried so hard not to mention Nazis. I'm so proud of myself. Okay. So apparently Hollywood is removing Trump's star. No, Hollywood has been repairing Trump's star. Because they continually vandalize it. Germany is winning. What a shock. They probably can win in the beginning, but... well, actually, they lost a province. We'll see. I mean, currently it's the Allies that are fighting a two-front war, because the Allies are at war with both the Axis and the Comintern. The Axis is only... oh, jeez. The Axis is only at war with the Allies. So... Mongolia... oh no, please, please don't let the Soviet Union join. Please. Allies are fighting Germany and Russia. You made the right choice joining the Allies. Envision my surprise. Any error could leave you permanently blind. You screwed up, man. We'll see. I mean, because I'm about to win this battle, so... and so far the Soviet Union is not involved. It's just Mongolia and Tannu. And using the state transfer tool, I can still actually core the territory. Even if I don't take it in a peace deal. But I think I will try to take it in a peace deal. And how much time left in this justification? 102 days. And they're trying to go communist as well. Tannu is one thing, but Mongolia... oh no. Yeah, Mongolia has a whole 10 divisions with 6 military factories. Oh no! The Soviet Union has joined! Ah, jeez. Well, these guys are encircled, so... as soon as they lose, then they'll die. You've got 2 factions rivaling you. Yeah, we do, but if Tuva joins, there is no chance of victory. Get wrecked. Well, luckily we're still pretty isolated, because we're not at war with the Axis. So, basically, they don't have any way to get to me. Trump's really let me down. I thought I was voting for Hitler, but I've yet to see a single gas chamber having the annexed Austria. Goodness. Oh, this... I don't want this front line. I want a short front line like this. And then I want like that, like an offensive line like that. Why play as Nipple? It's Nepal. And we're not playing as Nepal, we're playing as Tibet. Thanks, though. Okay, we need more... oh, jeez. One more factory for each, I guess? We're actually not... okay, we're not anywhere close to a shortage of infantry equipment, so we can add that for now. Took Hitler 4 years to annex Austria. Just wait, Stony. I love how you have people that are like, Trump is literally Hitler! And then... and that's, like, they're saying that, of course, in a bad way. And then you've got people like Stony Mick that's like, man, I'm so disappointed. I thought Trump was gonna be like Hitler. Also, Kentucky/KFC has arrived. Party's over. Okay, so somebody joined the Discord server. Welcome. So glad you could join us. Okay. We have a little bit more tungsten now. We also have more civilian factories. And we need to core this, by the way. Let's just core this. Mark state and core. So now there shouldn't be any kind of resistance or anything. Trump didn't kill any people, so he's not Hitler, but just wait, guys. Not really Hitler, but Trump has made quite a bit of physical similarities to Mussolini. Okay, interesting. Anyway, we're still justifying war against Nepal. It's so long left though. And we're still at war, which means we can actually get the extra research slot. That would be good. Also, I just realized these are not mutually exclusive. You can actually take religious harmony and foreign advice. Just because they are both of German descent with a leaning towards Italian culture doesn't mean they both want to put things in ovens. It's true. Also, France is defending well against Germany, but not so well against Italy. Seeing as how they've lost Savoy and almost lost Provence, because they're about to lose Marseille. Mussolini only killed like 12 people. Guys, I just want to say, if anybody's new and you're enjoying the stream, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, join the Discord server. It helps out so much. Thank you to Shim and Luke for being my Patreon supporters. It helps out so much. You guys, if anyone would like to be a Patreon supporter or support the stream directly, please feel free to click the link to do so in the description. That being said, look at how India is actually making some progress against China, and it's because we didn't join the war against the Axis yet. China has Africa claimed. What? Hold on, wait. Hopefully Trump doesn't get in Africa, then you know what I mean. What? I'm not exactly sure what you mean, but yeah, China has Africa sort of claimed, because China's been like investing a ton in like a whole bunch of infrastructure. It's like the most ambitious infrastructure project like in the entire world, and it's going to cost like $1 trillion or something like that, but it's to influence these other countries. China claims the solar system. Goodness gracious. Yeah, but it's kind of an issue. It's kind of an issue what China's doing. Also, we can change. Oh, we can change a couple of things. We can't go to war economy, but because we need more than 50% war support, and we don't have that. We can change to extensive conscription though, which we do need. America should replace jails with forcing people to watch Amy Schumer skits. That would be the most horrible punishment that you could possibly have. Here we go again. Oh no. Yeah, here. Yeah, we're going to this topic again. No, I don't like Amy Schumer. I don't think she's funny. And before anybody says, "Oh, it's just because she's a woman," now, there are women that have been comedians that I've actually thought are funny. They're quite funny. So, it doesn't make any sense. Also, how did I get 2 military factories at the same time? No cruel and unusual punishment. That's true. It's against the 8th Amendment. Not about Amy Schumer. Okay, so... Gosh, I hate yawning. I'm sorry, guys. Improved infantry equipment, so we got that. We still need to research that, but I think we're going to go with support weapons, too. Now we're actually short on tungsten. And why is the United States... Oh, we can't trade with them because they're across the sea. Yeah, I was like... Are they in, like, a bad faction or something? Anyway. I also don't want to live in China, but Africa, with a few exceptions, is a wild crap hole. Breaking news, USA has declared war on the war for oil. On the screen, don't say OIL. FBI. She's a rude guy here. Oil. Ohio is Z-Cheer streaming. No, it's probably a step up. China's basically the only successful communist country to ever exist, but the problem is it's not communist. The only reason that they were able to pull through after the Great Leap Forward and all that crap was the introduction of certain capitalist elements to their market. Not even that communist anymore. Yeah, it's just authoritarian capitalist, which is sort of contradictory, but it's like, it's just an authoritarian market economy is basically what it is. It's not communist. U.S. trading, yeah, they're trading with a capitalist country, which actually, if you look at that, if you look at the United States is not even really pure capitalist anymore. They're more corporatist, where corporations have so much control of the government because the government has so much power to regulate the markets. So, super lazy. Meanwhile, I stream faithfully 5 days a week, guys. So, after the Sino-Soviet border conflict, well, definitely India is winning here. They haven't lost any ground in Mandalay, and they have taken several provinces in Delhi. So that's good. Apple buys parts of Africa. What? But yeah, currently what we're doing is we're waiting. America needs to privatize social programs. I agree with that. Authoritarian capitalism, so that means Shrek won in the long run. U.S. President Richard Nixon visited China to make trade deals and expand its free market. Yes, we need to expand the free market in the United States. I definitely agree with that. I think every country needs to expand the free market because there's no true capitalist country in the world right now. There are true socialist countries in the world. Venezuela, mainly. Cuba. China's basically state capitalism with some special free cities. Yeah, like Macau and Hong Kong. But they're working on gaining control over Hong Kong. I mean, the more authoritarian they go, the more it will fail. I mean, it's just guaranteed. The only reason China has a growing economy is that they have so many people and they've been industrializing. But, you know, once there's no industrializing left to do, or once it becomes so rapid that they're just destroying the environment, they're already slowing down, and they're going to continue slowing down. They're going to fail. It's just guaranteed. The more authoritarian a regime is, the quicker it will fail. Look at North Korea. I mean, North Korea is so much of a failure. India's crap because it's semi-socialist. I mean, a lot of countries have these socialist programs, and all of them fail every single time. If you look at any of these things, like Greece went like totally bankrupt. Socialism is the root of modern problems. Many of them, yes, I totally agree with that. United Kingdom with socialized healthcare, and Canada, they actually ruled that it was a violation of human rights to deny someone access to privatized medicine, because there were instances where people were wanting to pay for healthcare, because somebody was about to die, and the government was saying, no, you have to wait for socialized healthcare. Eventually, they ruled that, you know, if it's a life or death situation, you can pay for healthcare. Germany occupies Western Poland. Okay, there you go. Still using the old colonial railways. Yeah, they probably need to update their infrastructure. Okay. China's kind of slowing its friendship with North Korea, so if they stop it, then North Korea is done for. Yeah, but they're not going to stop because they don't... Because if North Korea collapses, then South Korea takes over, and Korea is unified. Now you have a very strong unified Korea with the resources of the North and the economic powerhouse of the South that's allied with the United States. China doesn't like that. China is reviving its economy by investing in Africa. Africa is now referred to as China's China. Okay. You need to learn to make your own industry rather than coasting on what the Brits gave you. I do agree with that. I mean, I think countries need to be independent. And they need to focus on what their country does well. instead of trying to do everything. Look at Gurgaon City in India. It resembles Seoul. Okay, the fall of Paris. Oh no. Yeah, France started losing because... I don't know, but the United States needs to get involved very soon. Election campaign, reaffirm the Monroe Doctrine. We need to go with our thing. War propaganda. Prepare for a European war. That's what we need to. That's what they need to do. They need to do real military rearmament. Oh yeah, they got to do this. The giant wakes. I don't know if they've done that yet. Have they? They've still got undisturbed isolation, which is so bad. Price in China will be a lot bigger. Who knew starving yourself in public would free your nation? Like Switzerland, they are the best at staying neutral. Tanks says India is building new railways. It is one of the fastest growing economies. Obligatory. Oh, jeez. Did you mention caste systems are the enemy of progress? It's true. Next, an improved trade with China in order to improve relations with them, so they would side with the U.S. against the Soviet Union. Designating trapping streets. Jeez. Alright, I really want to do this military modernization. Wait, why can't we do that? Oh crap, we still have to get flexible navy? Oh no. No, we need modern army structure. Wait, what? But we can't get that. Completed officers professionalization. I did. Isn't there... Okay, is there a console command that doesn't check the requirements of focuses? Because I literally cannot do this because of a bug. Otherwise, I would be able to do it. It'll be a meme until the issue has been resolved. Stop sparking arguments with tanks in every stream you're both in. I mean, it does make for a lively chat, I will say that. Beatings will continue until morale improves. Focus no checks, thank you. Paraguay declared war on the Republic of Paraguay. What in the world? You've got Communist and Democratic Paraguay. 3 divisions and 1 military factory versus 3 divisions and 2 military factories. But they have more manpower just by a tiny amount. They also have a few planes, not that many. And more civilian factories. But their capital is on the border. I'm not sure who's going to win this, really. It's pretty evenly matched. Sony is the person who's been here the most, but he's also the person who has the most removed comments. Yeah, that's true. Vietnam, Cambodia have higher open dedication than India. Okay. Yeah, Stoney just did that because he knew that I would remove it. Stoner Michael. Also, the United Kingdom is trying to push into China. Also, Winston Churchill. Jeez, okay, can I see, like, what they did here? State visit to the USA. Bilateral trade agreements. Foreign investment. War with Italy. Yeah, that's a little late. I think there's a command to instant complete focuses. Europe is 1,000 times better than America. I highly disagree with that. Europe is on fire all the time. Yeah, that's true. Europe. Okay, so a long time ago they took away Europe's right to bear arms, and people are saying no, nobody's gonna take away your right to free speech, blah blah blah. And now people are being jailed for stuff that they say online. They are being people in Europe, including the United Kingdom, including France, including Germany, and also in Canada, they're being jailed. They're being put in jail or given fines for things that they say. They don't have freedom of speech in those countries anymore because they can't defend it. The United States is the only country on earth that actually has truly free speech. Oh my goodness. But where's the proof of that, Tanks of India? Because if you can find proof of that, then that's horrible. But that's kind of a crazy claim. If you're gonna make some kind of crazy claim, then the burden of proof is on you. I would acknowledge that India is superior to Pakistan. I would say that. Yeah, I would think. I would make that claim as well. Europe is basically looks nice, but it sucks with the laws. Yeah, I think I agree with you on that. Europe looks nice because of like the influence of the Roman Empire and all that. And you know, they had some cool buildings, the Renaissance and the Enlightenment and all that crap, but you know, after that, also India lost some stuff here. And also, it's not only India, it's also France defending them. Just keep that in mind. But Pakistan does have more nukes. Goodness gracious. It is 1000% true. Yeah, of course. Now you find something you guys can agree on. Okay, we're getting close to justifying war against these people. Gosh dang inbreeds, keep blowing up Hindus. Several links to US rapes in Vietnam, Korea, and Japan. Okay, well then share them. Not in the stream chat. Tanks, you've said that you are, but you're also in favor of racial purity, so... Doesn't sound very Christian to me. Okay, let's see what we've got. French Indochina, what? Is that like a separate... It's a separate country? By heavy water? What is this heavy water? Nuclear technology. And research grants for an extra freaking research slot. What kind of decisions can we take? Oh, we could do emergency factory conversion. We can do industrial land appropriation. That actually would be very good to actually give us an extra building slot. Propaganda efforts, we don't need. Combat reports. Emergency factory conversion gives us a bunch of military factories at the cost of all of our civilian factories. Suicide force when... I don't know about rape in Korea and Japan, but suicide definitely. Tanks, were most of those confirmed false? Yeah, I don't know enough about it to comment on it, but definitely I would say if it's some crazy claim like that, then you need to be careful about automatically believing it. Shigatse. Alright, let's do that. I think we can sacrifice a little bit of war support stability for an extra building slot, you know what I mean? And we're gonna get another civilian factory from this anyway. War propaganda is always good. Yeah, it is, actually. I think I'm gonna take that decision as well. Against dictatorial Xinjiang is only 50 political power. Recently, it's 5 months ago, the Yankee. Nice. So you're trying to make a claim against... You're trying to make a claim against someone by including an insult. Not the best idea. Delivery of your criticism is very important. Okay, I'll join Discord and post on it. Why do you keep leaving the Discord? Okay. Can't go service by requirement because we can't. But we are working on foreign advice, and that should be good. That should give us the extra research slot. North Carolina is against the law to sing off key. Yes, I knew that. That's kind of a weird, dumb law. But I'm gonna go get some more sparkling water. I'll be right back. Back. The word originated from Britain. Yankee is basically the N-word to an American. It originated from Britain. I was claiming India craps in streets, even if it's a lower crapping on streets than Southeast Asia. Okay. Anyways, Alex Jones moved to what? I don't know what that is, but I'm not gonna say it out loud. Anyway, yeah, yeah, saying Yankee, I mean, kind of a discriminatory word. It's kind of like the N-word for Americans. And the claim that Indian people crap on streets, I mean, but it's true though. It's statistically proven. You can actually take statistics and say, okay, 39% of people in India actually admitted to open defecation, outdoor defecation, open, like public defecation. It's an alternative to YouTube. Okay, I did not know that. He made a song to mock the rebels called Yankee Doodle. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Can you imagine if there was a song by white people that included the N-word like that? Oh, that would not be good. USA used it as their first anthem. Yeah, we kind of took it and we just ran with it. Instead of getting offended, we just like embrace the term. That's why I say, like, Yankee is not really offensive to me, but you need to realize that that word is an insult word. So, I mean, if you're gonna make a criticism against me, then, like, I don't know. It's kind of like if I made a criticism against Indian people, and if I say, you know, well, it's been confirmed that the Dibba Dabba army, like, that's so bad. Like, then you wouldn't even listen to whatever I said after, because it would just be because it's racist, you know. And it's I'm not gonna read that Stony Mick, but it's not okay to criticize someone and then include an insult, especially like a racist or like a nationalist insult, in your criticism, because people just don't take you seriously. Americans made Yankee Doodle an American Sons and played it when the UK surrendered. Oh, an American song. Yeah, that's freaking awesome. Just embraced it. Yeah, but Stony Mick, I'm gonna remove that one. I don't really understand though, because I think the term probably came from the Korean War, because in Korean, the word for Korea is Hanguk. And so, yeah, or the word for America is Mi-guk. Word for China, Jung-guk. So, CN word to an Asian, can't stop me. I mean, I can remove the thing. Generally, I don't time Stony Mick out, but one time when Sejin timed him out, but bad boy, go to your corner. Oh my goodness, guys, my voice is quite tired today. It's quite tired. Stoney's not gonna get banned. I'm not gonna ban Stoney. Okay. We are about to get another civilian factory, which is good. Jeez, okay, what is this? He's not actually communist. I don't think he's going to join the Comintern, but we have 29 days before we do this. I think we're going to take out Nepal, and then after that we can focus on trying to take out Japan. Because Nepal has a lot of factories here. They've got 11 military factories and 4 civilian factories. As, you know, in addition to over 6 million manpower, or 6 million population, which is going to make for, what, 300,000 manpower? Pretty good. That's 5% of it. We actually have 6%, so it's going to be a little bit more. How's the dust? The dust today is... The dust at this moment is not bad. It's actually the ultra fine dust is not bad at all. The regular fine dust is not too bad. Again, it's not fine dust season, so it's not gonna be that bad for a while. It's not even hazardous, or it's not even unhealthy for sensitive groups. It's just on moderate, and it's at 55 according to the American scale. So, streamer, where you live? Jeez, there's much more you can do on YouTube than being a troll. Kim McKnight says I gotta go. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us. Hope you had a great time. Hope you have a great night. I live in this province. I live here. Hong Tech. There you go. Okay. Post the links to... My goodness. Okay, so you posted those links. So somebody needs to go and fact check those. Somebody seriously needs to go and just fact check them. We can also do improved worker conditions. That could be for a little bit less factory output, but we can improve our stability. I think I am going to do that. And then also we are already improving our war support with the war propaganda. So, good. Please ease it. Yeah, seriously. I mean, it seriously doesn't help your case at all when you're including all these insults in your criticisms. Say Americans. Why do you have to say Yankees? Okay, how much time left? We got 20 days. We'll be fine. Talking about the My Lai massacre. I don't know what he's talking about. But also, I like how the British are actually they have a foothold in China and they're not giving up Hong Kong. I like that. It's like calling a Turk a roach. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Even though I'm not personally offended by it. I don't care. Somebody says Yankee. It doesn't bother me. What bothers me more is the animosity. What I'm supposed to say, great Americans who heroically killed innocent kids. Well, say, okay, American troops raped Asian people. That's factual, if that's true. Is Portugal justifying on Brazil? Stony Nick. Actually, they already have a war goal against Brazil. Do they have a... They actually do have a unique focus tree. Annex Brazil, yeah. Demand Rhodesia from the UK. Demand Ceylon from the UK. And develop Rhodesia. The proof is there. Well, it needs to be fact-checked. You can make a claim, but it needs to be proven. It needs to... I don't know what else y'all want. They want their former colony back, apparently? Yeah, I think so. I think that's what they're trying to get. Portugal. Oh, jeez. Still mobilizing my population. Now the issue is that my divisions don't have enough manpower. Check it then. Can't check it while I'm in the stream. Nice try, though. But we've got a whole team of people on the Discord server that I'm sure would love to fact-check that stuff. Because if it happened, then it's horrible. We shouldn't just sweep it under the rug if it happened. But we need to make sure that it actually happened before we start condemning people. You know? So, I mean, I just think that's what we need to do. We need to be careful. Not automatically assume that things happened. There's a chance they may not have happened. India, Gandhi slept with children. I wish I was making this up. I still do not understand the difference between Hispanic and Latino. Neither do I. They have varying definitions. I mean, I think Hispanic... I think they're the same thing, and I think it just means anyone from, like, the general, like, Latin descent, meaning Latino is a... Oh, yeah, true. Whereas Hispanic is not a gendered word. Latin, I feel like, refers to Italy and Hispania, which is Iberia, which is Portuguese or Spanish. All Hispanics are Latino, but not all Latinos are Hispanic. I think you're right about that. Because the Latin stuff, I mean, yeah, French kind of borrowed from Latin and stuff like that, but it's not nearly as close to Latin as Spanish is. So Hispaniola was a Roman state that included the entire Iberian coast. Yeah, well, it was a province, not a state. So, but of course, that's just semantics. How close are we? Oh, 2 days. Thank goodness, we're so freaking close. Goodness gracious. Okay, come on. Here we go. Justification for conquering Nepal for Tibet has finished. Check the facts. At least Donald Trump is doing good to America. It's so weird to try and figure out the way that Tanks believes, because it's just like, I don't know. Also, Nepal joined the Comintern. I really didn't expect them to, since they're not communist yet, but I don't know. Also, France and the United Kingdom want to join my war. I don't want to let them join the war. I want to make them kill it. Something we can agree. Oh my goodness. Oh jeez. Soviet Union has called Nepal as our enemy in the Soviet-Finnish war. Wait, so who am I at war with? I'm not at war with the Axis, that's what matters. Yankee army, but they're a necessary evil. Okay. So, Tanks of India. Every time you say Yankee, I'm just gonna remove the comment. Unless you're talking about the song, the baseball team, something like that. What books did you read? I'm also curious. I mean, young people generally have, and I know Tanks is a younger person. Young people generally have more fire in their bellies than more aged people. Latino is Latin America and Iberia. Hispanic is Spain and Latin America. Latin America and Iberia. Okay, Hispanic is Spain and Latin America, not including Brazil and Uruguay. Cleveland Browns. Are the Cleveland Browns racist? I mean, no. Uruguay isn't Spanish speaking? No, I think Uruguay started out as Brazil, and I think there was some kind of movement to try and become a province of Argentina, but then Argentina didn't accept them. But they were originally part of Brazil, I believe. I could be totally wrong on this, but yeah, I don't know. Uruguay, more like you're gay. How about your mom gay? Crimean kind of says, you know, I once thought they spoke Spanish in Portugal. I mean, nobody blame you for that. They're kind of similar languages. They're sort of mutually intelligible. I saw a video on it, but it was a while ago. Good under the Republican Party. It would be better under an ethno-state. That's just... So you're telling me that you are Indian, but you're a white nationalist. It's so weird. It's a state based on one ethnicity. Imam gay. Basically, what I am is semi-fascist. I don't really think that's compatible with Christianity. And I am in a position to tell you about that, because as a Christian, I don't believe that fascism is compatible with Christianity. I'm not a white nationalist. But you think America should be an ethno-state. So that would be white nationalism. But they should take back their country. That's white nationalism. That's exactly what that is. Anyway, we're about to take Kathmandu. As soon as we take Kathmandu, probably they will capitulate because that's the only city they have, literally. Also, they're at war with the Allies somehow. How did British Raj get involved in this war? And how did Japan invade British Raj? That's kind of not okay. I think people should leave each other alone. I generally think so too. That's fine. I'm a libertarian. Alright, let's... Oh, crap. We can't... Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, focus. Nope. Check. What's the command again? No check, focus? I don't know what it is. Make it ethnically homogenous under a fascist state. Did you get influenced by the British? Every person should make their own country. I disagree with you. We don't need to murder the minorities, we just need our space. I mean, I don't think it should be enforced by law. I mean, I think if you're a private business and you want to say, okay, you know, only people that wear shirts can come into this business, you know, for example. Focus, no checks. Enabled. Cool. Thank you. Military modernization. I apparently do not I apparently do not meet the requirements still. Can I wait one day? It said enabled, indicating that I probably have done it right. But do we have to wait for a day? No. So, I don't know what's going on with that right now, but... Oh, wait. Maybe what I need to do is this. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Okay. Yeah, I need to do that one. Modern army structure. Used to be a commie. Can you believe it? Haha, me, a commie. Pacifism is a bad solution. Yeah, I agree with that. Founding fathers were not even pacifists. They started a war against some, like, Barbary Islamic pirates because they threatened the United States' interest. So... Brits got off easy. Requires people killing you to get sick of killing you. Anyway, we've got an extra research slot now. We can research more industry, perhaps? Yeah, that probably would be good. More factories in a state. Oh, we have a lot more factories now. But we still have no resources, which sucks. So we could, I suppose, we could get some planes going? Like that was the Barbary Wars. Apparently Sweden was involved. Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't read a whole lot about it, so I don't know a ton about it, but it definitely existed. The Founding Fathers actually started a war against Barbary pirates. Or I should say, Amazigh pirates. Okay, so we're coring this. Mark state and core. And guys, World War II, my bad. All I'm saying is we should have... Oh no. Do you need a violent revolution during World War II to damage the British war effort and have them surrender? Okay. Anyways, guys, I really hate to say this, but my voice is not doing too well today, and I've got to preserve my voice for some things. So, because of that, I'm going to have to end the stream a little bit early today. We'll be back tomorrow. We will perhaps start a war against Japan. Perhaps. We might instead start a new campaign. It depends on what you guys want. If you want libertarian ISIS, then tell me in the Discord. If you want me to continue this Tibet campaign, then tell me that as well. Anyways, guys, if you're new and you enjoyed the stream, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, join the Discord server. It helps out so much. Thank you so much to Shem and Luke for being my Patreon supporters. If you would like to support the stream or be a Patreon supporter, then please feel free to click the link in the description below. That being said, bye. Bye, Hannah. I'm not saying bye to Hannah, but I'm saying bye to everyone else. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you guys next time.